This is the spoiler version of the Brilliant Event Guide if you live in the suburbs. Check out the video above if you want the spoiler-free version. Welcome mages to Zillman's Wizarding World, your chill place to get your Wizards Unite news. So, the Brilliant event is coming. How do we prepare when we live in the suburbs with green and blue inns and our energy crisis? So, being in the suburbs, we constantly run into the problem of running out of energy and running out of ingredients. I have played in Cambridge before, and I was always at full energy walking around the city centre. Plenty of ingredients, plenty of foundables, nicely balanced. Playing in the suburbs, not so much. So, we all want to play the event. So how do we do it? So what is a Brilliant event? So this is a time-limited event, and if it runs like in the beta, it will be limited to about 7 days. You need to perform 4 sets of tasks. Each set requires you to do 3 things to complete it, much like your daily assignments. These are kind of day-to-day tasks primarily. So fortress battles, collecting things, brewing potions, portmanteaus, etc. Your normal day-to-day tasks. With the exception of the Brilliant Foundables. These Brilliant Foundables exist in a special registry page, and the only way to get them is through the event. These are special versions of Foundables, so almost like a shiny version of, I don't know, a buckbeak, for example. One good thing about them is they have a unique trace on the map. So if you're looking at your map and you see a Brilliant Foundable, you'll know that Foundable is brilliant before you click on it and engage in it, which is really a must for us suburban players. Also, this is the only way to get restricted section books. There is no other way of getting those green books. So there is a maximum of 15 books that we can get if you complete all the tasks in this event. Most of these books are rewarded for completing a task set. So once you've done 3, for example, your first 3, and you complete that set of tasks, then you'll be rewarded. With the exception of one of the tasks in the very first set, that will award you green books for something very simple. Grab your coffee. This is what we need to do. Before the event starts, collect 7 Portkeys, portmanteaus. Try and get 2k ones because they're easier to burn off, and of course try and get as many keys as possible. Don't squander those silver keys if you're getting awarded for leveling and stuff like that. Keep them, as you will need to burn off like a large amount of portmanteaus. So yes, collect 2k portmanteaus. Try and fill up your portmanteau library with 2ks on standby, ready for the event. That's probably going to be the hardest thing. Also, check your spellcasting. Ensure you can trace some great casts. Normally we can do that. But if you have issues doing great casts, do practice them. You will need them. Also have a stock of ingredients ready for when the event starts. We will need to brew potions for it. So make sure you have the ingredients there to begin with. Especially rare ingredients such as bitterroot and ream blood. Make sure you have that, and you can brew 5 potions, maybe is a good number. So yeah, make sure you have a stock. Also make sure you have a stock for the shorter brew time potions, such as extimulo potions. Also, the best tip I can give you for when we actually start the event is to end your day, if you've been outside, end your day with full energy. There's a very good strategic reason for this. One is Suburbia doesn't have the best spawn rates. Full stop. So, usually if you sit inside your house, things will spawn around you, which is good. But the worst thing is, which what I do, is I tend to go for everything, run out of energy, and then a rare foundable appears. So it gets me quite stuffed. So, end your outside sessions with some in grinding. Grind those inns, get the energy up as much as you can. Try and find a spot with a good density of inns that you can complete a loop within 5 minutes. So you can spin the first inn, go round, and get back again just in time for that first inn to cool down. That's the best way of getting your inn energy up. I know in Suburbia it's not easy because they're kind of spread out a little bit, But see what you can do. I mean, if you're popping into a town, like at some point during that day or near the end of that day, then yeah, make sure you have as much energy as possible when you get back. Then at the end of your working day, or at the end of your day of playing, normally sit at home, put your phone on charge, install a wake lock app if you need to, and have your phone sitting there idle in the background, and keep your eye out for those little purple traces, which are the Brilliant Foundables. Also, if you can, stock up on dark detectors, as in basically don't waste them between now and the event start, as we do need to actually catch some Brilliant Foundables for tasks. Make sure that if we're in a pinch, we can go to those inns, drop the dark detectors on, and increase our chances of getting Brilliant Foundables. So, welcome to the spoiler part of the spoiler section, if you have survived so far. This is the bit which is not available in the first video. So, we have 4 sets of tasks. And we're going to have a look at them, and we're going to see what is easy, what is hard for suburban players. Thanks to wizardsunitehub.info for the information I'm using in this. It saved me a lot of time of going through my previous stuff before. I have actually a previous video on this event with all the details in it, but it's nice to actually use the Hub's article because my stuff was based upon data mine, so there may have been changes I'm not aware of. So this is up to date, providing they haven't changed the event since it was done in New Zealand. So 1.1, collect from 3 inns. And reward, restricted section 2 books. So this is the easiest win, okay? Even Suburbia, we can do 3 inns. 1.2, unlock 2 portmanteaus. So this is where I'm saying to get the 2k portmanteaus up and ready, because all you have to do as soon as the event starts and assignment 1 is started, drop those 2 keys, get those portmanteaus going. 1.3, collect 1 brilliant buckbeak fragment. So the reward for this one is 10 collection family XP. So this is XP for the registry, not for you. 500 XP for you. And then if you complete all 3, we get 20 collection family XP and 3 restricted section books. We'll then move on to assignment 2. Now, anything you do before, I don't think counts this one, okay? So, return 1 brilliant unicorn foundable, plus 300 XP for you. Return 5 magizoology foundables, 10 collection family XP. Perform 2 great spell casts, that's 15 collection family XP, 1 scorched yew tree foundable for the registry. And then once you complete that, that's 25 collection family XP and 2 restricted section books. So the only hiccup in this one is going to be your brilliant unicorn foundable. We'll see how well these spawns in reality. And also again with the previous one, the awkward one will probably be the buckbeak foundable. 2 great spellcasts should be easy enough. 5 magizoology foundables. If you've got a nest in your area, should be okay. If you're struggling, drop that dark detector, or 2 or 3, depending on how many you manage to collect before then, on an inn, and cross your fingers. Assignment 3. Return 1 medium threat foundable. You should be able to do that within a day or so. 400 XP for you. Walk 3 kilometers. 10 family XP. Return 1 Legend of Hogwarts foundable. 15 collection family and 2 strong extimulate potions. I think we're okay here. Medium threat foundables around me can tend to pop up okay. Again, if you are struggling on this, you could use dark detectors on an inn, or have your phone on charge at home with the phone open and any wake clock app installed if necessary. Bide your time and look for those foundables with the sprite of light sticking out the top of them, as they are the rarer kinds and higher threat. And then we hit assignment 4, the final one. Open 3 Portkey portmanteaus for 500 XP for you. Brew 5 potions, 10 collection XP. So this is where I said to get your potion ingredients together. Basic extimulate potion is in, it's something you're going to use all the time, so it's not going to go to waste. And probably get the ingredients together. You should be able to back those overnight. with the exception of 1, obviously, because you can only fit 4 in your queue for the cauldron, and win 3 fortress challenges. Now, in Suburbia, there should hopefully be a fortress floating around you. If you are rural, this one you may have to journey for. It doesn't say what level you have to do or what runestone you have to use. So you could use very basic chamber 1 with a runestone 1, so you have 2 foes to beat. You're talking, probably depending on your level, sort of 5 to 10 energy per foe. So, make sure you've got like 15 energy floating around when you do that. The reward for that 3 challenges are 15 collection XP, 1 salamander, 100 gold, which is definitely necessary, and 5 restricted section books. The 100 gold, you could probably put that towards some storage space expansion. That would be nice. So I hope you found this video helpful. Hit the old like button if you liked it. Please subscribe for more in-depth tips and stuff coming up later. I did a quick tour of Cambridge for the emergency event, which was a bit of a event. Unfortunately, I had audio problems. I forgot the tiny little dongle thing for my camera, so I recorded 0 audio. But there are some nice shots there, and I will talk over the event and give you my opinion of what that event is and how they can improve it in the future. So nothing else to say apart from get your ones ready, brush up on your spells, Wizards Unite.